Did you know you went to Disney World last week with me? That's right. I took you with me and talked to you every morning that I walked for my coffee, walked down Main Street, and rode the rides. Let's go live trip reporting and Geekin on Walt Disney World.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go geekin' on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Welcome home, Disney World geeks. It's time for episode 160 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your co-host, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast that will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. Today's episode is sponsored by our good friends with Fairy Tale Concierge Travel Agency. Fairy Tale Concierge is an authorized Disney vacation planner agency. You know them as part of our Geekin' family. It's Susan Jones, Jennifer Galambos, and EJ Cruz. When you book your Disney World vacation with them, hey, you're going to get a professional travel agent. They got vast knowledge and experience with Disney World. They're going to handle all your bookings of resort and dining reservations. They help you with your itinerary, and they even help you with any discounts that Disney is offering. They're going to give you that individual attention to meet your specific needs. So contact them now for a free, no obligation quote. And best of all, their services are free to you. So let's keep our trip bookings in the family. You can get all the details on our website, geekinonwdw.com. That's where you're going to find their contact information. Hey, thanks, Susan, for getting back with me yesterday after my trip. Susan helped with my planning for the trip that I just got off of, and it's so cool that she followed up with me. That's another great part of our travel agents from Fairy Tale Concierge Travel. They really love to see that you have a great time. They stay contacted. They get really personally invested in your trip. Susan, you did a great job. Thanks so much for following up with me yesterday. And speaking of yesterday, thanks for all the birthday wishes. I got like 200 birthday wishes on the Facebook group and in my Facebook timeline. So it was just a fantastic birthday. I had a great time. I got home from work and Lindsay was on the FaceTime on the iPad with Mama, and they were wishing me a happy birthday. Had a really nice gift for me, a big old speaker, which you guys know I love my music. That was awesome. Had a nice salmon dinner with some sweet potato fries and some salads that I really like. And all my kids were calling me. Harry was calling me. Ben was calling me. My sister was calling me. My parents called me. So, boy, did I feel the love from my Geekin' family and friends and my kids. That was just so awesome. So thank you so much. Unfortunately, I picked up one of those Disney World Florida colds. So if you hear a little nasal, that's why. But hey, this episode is a bonus episode, and I know a lot of you love our live trip reporting, so get ready. I've got, I don't know, maybe 4 or so or 5 of these. But this is the first hour of our live trip reporting from my trip that I took bringing Lindsay down for her college program last week. This episode is going to include day 0, driving down to Walt Disney World. It takes, you think from the Google Maps, about 18 hours, but definitely took us about 22, 23 hours because of that big blizzard kind of stormy thing happening down south. I'm down in Fredericksburg, Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, and then we still had another 11 hours to go to Disney World. You'll hear me talk about that. And then you get that very first coffee walk, which is usually the time early in the morning. I get up before everybody else, and I walk the resort and the property, and I go get my coffee, and I tell you all about the day before, and I also talk about what's coming up for that day. And you're going to hear about that harrowing drive down to Disney World. You hear Lindsay and I go over to Magic Kingdom for the first day. On Monday, we actually do our 4-park quest. So you're going to hear a big part of that. Not the whole thing, but you're going to hear 3 parks of that. We meet up with Becky Adams and her husband on Main Street. I'm so glad this trip was filled with meeting up with listeners. So cool to see Becky, and I'm so glad I didn't mess up that recording, because I did mess up a couple. It was really weird. I had one of the recordings had 20 minutes of nothing on it. So I know I missed walking out of Magic Kingdom in the recording there, but I think I got some great recordings. You're going to hear Main Street USA as we talk to one of the Streetmosphere Citizens of Main Street interaction. And I think we describe the 4-park quest and what we were trying to do from Magic Kingdom. You're going to get the dinosaur ride. Now, if you've not heard the live trip reports, I have these binaural headphones. So you might want to listen to this episode with headphones on, because you get a 360-degree listen. Basically, as I'm riding the ride, you're going to hear the sounds that I heard. So I do the dinosaur ride with those headphones on. You hear another update on our 4-park quest from Hollywood Studios while I'm in line for the Tower of Terror. You get the Tower of Terror ride in that audio. And, boy, why do I struggle with the seat belts? But I also have the headphones going, and they're giving me instructions for the ride, and I mess it up. And so it can be really kind of challenging to get my headphones ready, get my recorder ready. I'm taking Facebook Live and photos. And so I definitely brought you guys along on this trip and spent a lot of time doing that. I hope you enjoy it. So let's hear that first day of live trip reporting. Well, it's day 0 of our January trip to Walt Disney World to drive Lindsay down to her college program, her spring program, which starts on Tuesday. It is now Saturday, and I'm staring out my hotel room close to Richmond, Virginia, or about 15 miles outside of Richmond, Virginia, and I'm looking out watching I-95 with lots of snow on the ground. We had to stop short. Well, we left home actually a day early because I woke up in the morning on Friday and noticed our worst case scenario was developing with a big storm going up and down the East Coast. Her name is Helena, and she has been really bad today. Well, we got out in front of the storm and got into Fredericksburg, Virginia last night, which was fine. Not bad. Went about 8 hours and safely got there. We only got like an inch of snow there, not even, just a dusting. And we wanted to wait as long as we could so we could see if the storm would go out into the ocean quickly, but it stalled pretty much. We stayed there till about 11:30, hoping that we could get on the road and get down the road another 5 hours. Well, we started out, and within 45 minutes, we started hitting snow, and the road, I-95, was bad enough. And the real problem is we have this Chevy Spark car that is really light and absolutely horrible in the snow. And so we got off the highway. We went over to a Subway restaurant, and it's really bad when you get off the highway here and it looks like there's food or hotel or something really close by, hoping that it's just a get off the highway, get back on. But both times that we got off, once for gas, we had quite a adventure just getting gas actually the first time. Now this time we were at a Subway and it just kept snowing, and the roads just off the highway, absolutely horrible. Nobody was plowing. So we almost got stuck just getting into the Subway restaurant. We held up there for a couple of hours and had a sandwich, but talked to the girls that were there, told them what we were doing, that we were kind of stuck. And we did look and see that there was a hotel 2 miles from where we were. But I kept checking the roads and no plows were going through. I was really concerned I could actually get 2 miles over here and not get stuck. But eventually we actually made our way about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I believe. A little bit before then, we started over here, and it was rough. And luckily, I had seen a guy that was in the restaurant. He gave me perfect directions that were a little better than the Google Maps, in that I wanted to stay on a little bit of highway or main road.
and he gave me some great advice. And even though that road was packed and I had to drive through a red arrow to keep the car moving forward, we were able safely to get over here. So I'm really excited about that. It's now about 4:45. The sun now is finally, it stopped snowing only about an hour ago, and the sun is actually coming out. But it's starting to go down now too. And I had noticed there were 7 accidents just south of us. So I am really grateful that we stopped here. And it still gives us, we still have 11 hours to drive to get into our resort at Coronado Springs in Disney World, which means we're actually a little bit late. We would have liked to have been about 3 hours more down the road today. Even though we started a day early, we wanted to get to Smithville in North Carolina. And so we, I think, are like even 3 hours from that. So we're about 3 hours behind. All is well if we can get up in the morning, have a breakfast. This is a nice little Comfort Suites Inn that we're at. They have a free breakfast here. And so I'll be glad to get on. I hope the sun is out and these roads are treated and we can get out of here, get to the warmer south. Although I know it's going to be a little even cold for Disney World standards once we get there. But also we came across some young guys whose Jeep had stalled. And I had gotten for Christmas a little battery pack that allows to jump, but it actually wouldn't jump their Jeep. But I did get over here, and we'll be talking to you in the next one day. Hopefully we'll be in Disney World next time I talk to you.
Well, hey, geeks, I am so excited because I am at Disney World. And it's day 1, and I'm doing my coffee walk here at Coronado Springs Resort. It's a crisp 40-something degrees this morning, and I just took a look at my map coming out of my room, and I'm at the Cabanas building, 8A. I'm going to walk over here near the water. There's a lake in between us and the lobby. And first, I want to get you caught up on day 0. Well, I recorded yesterday thinking that was day 0, but that was -1 because it took us an epic 14 hours to get here to Disney World. Yes, you heard that right. It was a 14-hour trip when Google Maps had said it was going to be 11 hours. Well, the good news is we got here safely. And I got up in the morning, and they had a winter advisory still in Richmond, Virginia till 10 a.m. But the good news was that the sun was going to be out, really clear skies and burning on that pavement and asphalt of I-95, which made me feel a little bit better because I was worried about ice, black ice, and hearing when the snow comes down and they drive over it gets packed down and it can turn into ice. And looking on the Google Maps, we did see areas of ice that were showing on the map, as well as red areas that were showing that were slowdowns. So here I'm at the little beach here in front of the lake. I'll describe to you as I walk. Oh, it's beautiful here. And of course, I've only seen it in the night time so far. It'll be so great to see it during the day. And I'm on the opposite side of the lake, so I gotta walk around. All the buildings are right to my left-hand side. Got palm trees. Yes, so I was trying to debate, should I wait till about 10 o'clock before I took off? But it looked like to me that Virginia was doing a pretty good job plowing, because we would see 6 to 8 plows in tandem plowing I-95 right from our room. And it was very clear, and traffic was going well all night there, so I wasn't worried about that part. But there was a part in Virginia I had some concern with, and I wanted the sun to hit that asphalt. It was pretty cool. I watched the Weather Channel, and they were saying how when the asphalt hits, they were showing a little chart where it's at freezing until the sun starts baking it, and it can get up to 50 degrees on the pavement as the sun hits it, even though the air temperature is actually quite cold, which when we got up, the car read 10 degrees in Richmond, Virginia, which is unbelievable. It's going to start warming up even there today and into tomorrow. But we didn't want to wait one more day. We wanted to get down to Disney World, and I knew I had a long trip ahead of us. And I did make the call that we would leave at 8:30 in the morning, and
it turned out, I think, to be the actually perfect call. And we got down the road. We did hit an icy spot in Virginia, which is, again, one of these packed ice. But there was enough road service where I wasn't too concerned. And actually, people were staying in line, one line. Anytime there was any bit of road surface, we would navigate to that one line, whether it was the left or the right lane. And that was really good. People were pretty much behaving themselves, and the traffic wasn't too crowded. Good morning.
Do you know if the restaurant's open?
Do I know if the restaurant is open? I don't know, because I'm here for my first day.
Oh, me too.
And
no worries.
I think I'm going to try to get coffee. Usually they open at 6, but
Okay, thanks.
yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Here for the first time, just talking to a guest, asking me if the restaurant was open. And so, that was a little bit harrowing. A little white knuckle there for a short stretch, but then it was all clear again until we get to North Carolina. Now, I mean, pretty much over the border, we started seeing ice, and it was bad. I bet it was like 3 inches of ice packed, and there were times when there was some pavement, but not a whole lot. And let's see, I gotta navigate where I'm going here. I think I'm gonna keep going around here to the left. I had to make a decision there, left or right. All right, and so North Carolina now. And I thought we had actually gotten through about areas that were a foot of snow, which is a lot. And that was parts of Virginia, so I was feeling good about that. Where I thought that North Carolina was more in the 6 inches of snow. Oh, we got a little cart coming by. So in one way, my thought was, well, if we can get past that area with a foot of snow, that would be fantastic. Until I see North Carolina, who is not treating the roads the way that Virginia was. Nice music in the bushes here. Beautiful. And yeah, this is like a Mexican kind of decor here and vibe. Come on to some more speakers. Beautiful here. Love it. All right. And I was like, wow, it doesn't feel like they even plowed at all here. And I don't know. I think we were joking, me and Lindsay. I think there's one guy, and they have this truck that has this liquid mixture in it. Oh, here's the lobby. I'm getting an idea. This is where we came in last night, I believe. Yeah, that's where I checked in. Great. And I think they got one guy, he's got his wife throwing a little sand out the window, and they have this water mixture that's like brine, they call it, like a salty mixture that they treat the roads with. Well, it does not do a good job. So we spent about 2 hours on ice. And people, for the most part, were good, but they get bold when they get parts of the road that look good, and then they start speeding up. I mean, there were times when I was doing 40 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour on this bumpy ice, and nervous about what people are doing. You know you're not going to stop if you get going. So that was kind of rough. Now, we did see a big tractor trailer that was off the road, jackknifed, and there were police there. And we saw other cars. I bet we witnessed about 10 accidents. All in all, I think that was about a 2.5 hour slow up there. So we lost that. Added to the 14-hour trip. All right, now I am going to go in and get my coffee because I'm here at the lobby. I'll talk to you in a bit. Well, it looks like I'm not going to get breakfast because it doesn't open until 7 a.m. And it goes till 7 a.m. till 11 a.m. breakfast. And lunch and dinner, 11:30 a.m. till 11 p.m., which we know because I was saying how I got a steak sandwich. Lindsay ended up getting like a little salad and I think some yogurt over at this Rick's Lounge where they have a little snack station. There's a big fountain out in front of the lobby I'm looking at, and the gift shop is not open yet. Let me look over here. If I go out towards the left, I am back out in front of the lake. Yeah, it's totally beautiful here. There's some vacationers coming in. You can hear their bags rolling. Looks like there's a little bar out here. Laguna Bar. Yep. Little lakeside bar. And the gift shop is not open yet. I'm going to go back in. I guess I could walk around that way. Oh yeah, I'm right back where I came in. I'm getting the lay of the land here. All right, to finish up our driving scenario. Again, 3 days on the road. Pretty tough go, but no incidents. And, you know, I was getting tired. Lindsay ended up driving for a couple hours. We did stop at south of the border, and we switched drivers, and she took the wheel for 2 hours, which was a nice break for me. It was an area in South Carolina that was not too much traffic. I felt comfortable just kind of relaxing, and she did 2 hours of driving. And then we went in the south, got gas and switched drivers. That was actually, I had said all along, I do not want to get off the road, even if I got to go to the bathroom. We might have to make water in our pants, because the problem is when you get off the road, you think that there's a rest stop that's close, and you end up driving a couple miles. And with the side roads not being plowed at all by that time, we had really could get ourselves stuck or go off the road. And would you believe, when we got to a spot where I felt comfortable getting off the road, and this was actually in Smithville, where we were originally supposed to stay, where we had a Holiday Inn Express booked, and get off the road, and it looked like the gas station was going to be right there, but it was one of these things where we had to continue to go right, and we couldn't get there. It was a wrong way to go left, and so we go around to the right, and this humongous ice patch is there in this long stretch. I mean, it's like 3 or 4 inches of ice. And I'm driving, and I want to take a left, but there's cars coming the other way, and I can't put on the brakes, because if I put on the brakes, I'm just going to slide. I mean, it was that bad. And there's people behind me, this big trucks following me. And I'm like, I've gone all this way without incident, and I'm going to hit an accident just trying to get gas. And we were going to stop at Burger King right next to the gas station. But I did, and I ended up driving right past the original hotel that we walked through. Went through the morning. We went through the morning. Went right through the parking lot of the hotels that were there. It would have been a great place to stay if the plan had worked. But so far, things have not gone to plan. I was a little bit disappointed. I was supposed to meet my friend Steve Labuca. We were texting while I was in the car, and he ran the marathon yesterday. Congratulations, Steve. You did, I think it was like 3 hours. It was kind of funny. He posted his pedometer, which was at 63,000 steps while he was in Epcot, at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so he still was going to put on time. Joking with him, he was ready to do the Epcot Death March. That is quite impressive to be running for 3 hours. I don't know. So it made me feel better. I said, Steve, if you could do 3 hours running, I can do 14 hours in the car. And I did. You know, I was tired coming through Georgia. And, you know, you're at this point where I want to say at some point we were like 5 hours away. I was like, still got 5 hours to drive. But I did. Lindsay started talking to me. We started chatting. Time passed and got through Georgia into Jacksonville. Again, unfortunately, I'm not able to meet Peter and Holly. Just didn't have time. We were going to meet them for lunch, actually. Of course, didn't get through there till like 8 o'clock at night. And Jacksonville was kind of a pain. People driving. I actually went off to an exit by accident because of the construction kind of confused me. But it was at a point where I needed a rest and some gas anyway. So it actually got on and off pretty quick, and it worked out just fine. And then from there, drove all the way into it's a couple hours, about an hour down to Daytona Beach, and then an hour to Disney and Orlando. Oh, the traffic and the construction. It was, if people weren't swerving in and out, that was the worst part. It wasn't the thick traffic. It was just people were just being real jerks. But we got here, we checked in, got in through the gate, and no problem checking in. And the best news of all is my touringplans.com room request was honored. I got room 8221. And I picked this room because it was a recommendation on touringplans.com. And it's a standard room, but it's got a lake view. It's just like the picture showed me of the view. And I am so excited. Found it no problem. And it isn't that far of a walk, actually, to get coffee, at least for my standards. I'm used to that. So I'm back to my room, and I will talk to you soon because we are getting ready for a quest. We're going to leave the room at 6:30, and we're doing 4 parks today. We're doing Magic Kingdom first with Cinderella's Castle breakfast, and it doesn't open up till 9 a.m. Magic Kingdom, but we want to get there early. We want to get our annual passes all set, and we want to get in for our breakfast, which is at 8:15. And so Lindsay's already showered. We're ready to go, guys. It's probably about 6:15. I bet. I don't know how long that just took me, but let's get in the room and start this epic quest for the day. Bye. All right, we had an easy drive over here from Coronado Springs. What a nice quick drive, no missed turns. And we are at the Ticket and Transportation Center, and learned a little tip. If you get to the park at 6:30 and when the park's opening at 9, you get free parking. Although we already had free parking because there was no one there checking for parking, and we just went right through. And would you believe we were the third person here at the Ticket and Transportation Center? There was people that cheated and got right up close, and then the lady came and she was waving at us, removing a cone so we'd go down the right aisle. Hey, look, a nice Challenger over there at the Lost and Found. I think that's what that is, right, Lindsay? Yeah. But we're walking up here, just walked underneath the what is that, the arch? Yeah, the arch where the buses come through. And we got to go get our annual passes. I don't think this right here is open, right, Linz? We got to get over to the Magic Kingdom. We're going to see if the monorail is open or if we got to take the boat. I would prefer to take the monorail. We're going to see what the situation is to even get us over there this early, so it's cool. We're here plenty of time. And we're here to do what, Lindsay? A quest. Grail. I am King Arthur. King of the Brits. But we are going to do 4 parks today, and starting at the castle, having our breakfast there. We're going to get in for an 8:15 breakfast, and there's some people just waiting to get their tickets, looks like, but we are going to see if we can get on the monorail. Recording around. What time did the marathon start?
5. Well, it was supposed to start at 5:30. It was a little bit behind.
5:30 in the morning it starts? Wow.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. How many people run the marathon?
Did they tell you 26?
Well, yeah, something like 25,000, but then 1,500.
I had no idea it was that many. Yeah.
Where they canceled the half marathon, they let some sign up
right.
change over.
I saw that.
About 1,500 of them signed up for that.
Wow.
26,000 people running. It was crazy watching them all.
Well, hey, everybody. We're here on Main Street. We're talking with Becky, right? Adams. Yeah. And your husband is?
Chuck.
We're so glad. You're our first listeners to meet up with since we got down here. So we do our live reporting from the Magic Kingdom and Disney World when we're down here. So this is our little recorder. It's really nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, you too.
And I'm so glad. Oh, look, we got a horse coming up down here.
Trolley and the Dapper Dans.
The Dapper Dans are in there.
Oh, the Dapper Dans.
Yeah. Car.
So, Becky, how long are you here for?
We're here till Wednesday morning.
Okay. Where are you staying?
Off property.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, we're staying. His His mom
Yeah.
is living down here. She's a traveling nurse.
Oh, good.
So we're staying with her.
Nice. You guys just the two of you?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And you ran the marathon and you had your best time, right?
Yes.
Chuck? Awesome. We have another listener who's actually at the Pirates of Caribbean right now. We might meet up with her.
Oh, yeah.
We were supposed to meet her at Epcot last night.
But you weren't here.
We didn't make it here till 10:30 last night. And just enough time to get in bed and get over here.
Yeah.
Wow, so what's the plan for today?
We're going to go ride Buzz Lightyear.
That's
our
no
plan
big
so
thing.
far.
No big thing?
That's our plan.
Yeah, where are you going tomorrow?
We'll be here at the Magic Kingdom all day tomorrow, probably,
Okay.
most of the day.
So you're going to hit Magic Kingdom pretty hard.
This is my favorite.
And you recorded the opening show.
Yes.
What was so special about the opening show today?
Well, it was the first day.
I didn't even know that was happening.
And it went off
was the
without
day
a hitch.
before, yeah.
Went off without a hitch.
Yeah. What did you like about the opening show?
I don't know, I mean, it was different.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
It was very short, but I think that, I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's good. Out there, when they had it out in front of the train station, that's the way they've always done it, but there's always so many people. It was so hard to get in the entrance, and everybody's standing there.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot better.
It was nice when they were done. We wanted to get over to Splash Mountain, and they didn't let everyone go till the show was over.
Right.
And so we were able to get over there. We were like the second ones on the boats.
Wow.
So we got that done, and we are almost done for Magic Kingdom Quest.
Yeah.
Waiting for the citizens of Main Street to come out so we
Yeah.
can say hi and get over to the Animal Kingdom.
All right. Well, you guys, I want you to have a great time, right?
Yeah, we will. You all too.
Yeah. And then you're leaving Wednesday, so you're going to do another park?
Yeah, I don't know where we'll go today. We may
right.
end up over at Epcot.
Probably Epcot.
We got to go get beignets for my son.
Food.
Okay. Where'd you have? You had coffee over here? Is it good?
At the bakery.
Oh, the bakery. All right. It's going to be a beautiful
we're
day.
Starbucks people. I know you're the Joffrey's people, right?
I like Starbucks. He likes
Yeah, I think I like them both, but Joffrey's is uniquely
When he's down here, he drinks the
Disney World, so
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to do. Well, you guys have a great time.
All right, you all too.
I will. We're going to stalk the fire chief. We've got a fire chief driving down Main Street. We're going to follow him, see if we can get some interaction with him. Oh, the ladies are here. Oh, they're going in the fire truck.
Hey there.
Hi, Chief.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Ready?
Let's go talk to the other lady. Let's go talk to the other lady. Let's ask her if she's been able to vote. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry.
Never know.
Stand
I understand.
Hello.
Hello there. How are you?
Good. What's happening today?
Well, the castle started our day, and it's nice and chilly outside, and people are in a good mood.
Yeah.
And Chief Smokey yelled at me, but I yelled back, and I got to stay.
How come Smokey took your friend down Main Street?
Well, he wanted both of us, and I refused.
Ah.
I said, no, I am busy talking to people, and I made him go on his way alone. Well, with Victoria. Because Victoria's a pushover. If somebody yells at her to do something, she just does it. But even though earlier she said, 2017, I'm going to put my foot down, but apparently she forgot about that in the last half hour.
Yeah.
Because this time she did not put her foot down.
She did not.
She just went, of course, you just ride down the street.
Did you see the show today?
I
Mickey?
was not here yet.
Oh, okay.
I was still upstairs changing my clothes.
All right. It was a good show. It's the first time, right?
It was the first time.
We're glad to be here for the first
Brand
time.
new event. Lots of fun people there. Mickey Mouse and all those crazy characters that hang out with him all the time. That Sterling guy.
Who's Sterling?
He is a maker of magic, majesty, and merriness.
Oh.
Mary.
I don't know Sterling. Is he from a movie?
He's from Fantasyland.
Oh, okay.
One of the magic makers, magic makers.
Oh, he opened up the show, right?
Yeah. Magic
That and the fairy godmother.
Mary.
Oh, yeah.
Mary. There's a word I'm looking for. What is it?
Merriment?
Merriment. That's it.
Ah,
That's why I keep him around. Merriment. Maker of majesty, magic, and merriment. That should be their new tagline.
Oh, that's hard to say.
It's got good alliteration. I like the alliteration.
Perfect. Did you get to vote?
Not yet.
Okay.
Miss Hildegard's still working on it, though.
Good luck with
Trying
that.
to recruit new people and fight her way, and people from Tomorrowland say it's going to happen. So. looks like it might, but you never know.
I think I see the future is looking good for you.
That's what they say.
Perfect.
We'll see. Looking up.
It's a beautiful,
Bright and beautiful tomorrow.
Perfect. Thank you. You made my day more
Well, I'm glad.
more beautiful.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
The weather is
All right. What was her name? I didn't ask her her name.
Citizen of Main Street.
She's a citizen of Main Street. Should have asked her.
Jets.
I'm a little bit off my game today. All right, we're out of here, Lindsay. Did we accomplish everything?
Yeah.
From our Magic Kingdom?
Yeah.
What time is it?
Just past 10.
Just past 10. So,
Rally should be coming up.
for our quest, we have achieved something to eat at Cinderella's Royal Table. We had an interaction with cast members where we did some pin trading. And what kind of pin did you get, Lindsay?
They gave me, well, they were both from starter sets.
Starter
He
sets.
gave me a free one.
He gave you a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
They were really fun to interact with.
Hanging out.
And we were able to do our big ride, which was Splash Mountain, and we didn't get too wet.
You didn't get wet at all.
We didn't get wet at all. I got splashed in the face.
Yeah, my hair wet.
And we got our press penny at Splash Mountain.
Yep.
You got your Sorcerer of Mickey's cards.
We met Cinderella.
We met Cinderella. Yeah, that was our character. Greet. We met all the...
You can meet a lot of those princesses other places.
We met which
Cinderella
princess?
you can't
We
meet.
saw the princesses. We saw who?
We saw Cinderella, Snow White, Aurora, Ariel, and Jasmine.
Yes. And we were coming out of breakfast, which we ate pretty quick. But we were going to make our way over to Splash Mountain. We thought maybe the show had already happened. But I looked on my Facebook Live, and Becky Adams was recording it.
It wasn't much of a show, to be honest. It was
Quick. But I couldn't really find her based on where she was videoing.
She was right by us.
She probably was right near us. And then we headed on over to Splash because we wanted to get on there first.
Mm-hmm.
And after we got out of Splash, we did connect with... Oh, well, there's a lady who sold us our annual pass. And we did connect with Becky, so we had our first Geekin meetup too, which was a bonus. Now, Bev Johnson's in the park today, but we didn't get a chance to meet her. And we're going to head on over to Animal Kingdom. Is that all of our quest items? Did I cover them all?
We got our weenie photo
Oh, we got our weenie photo
when we walked in.
when we first walked in of the castle. So we have gotten Magic Kingdom down early, and now we're about 2 hours, right?
Yeah. I mean, not counting the stuff beforehand. But
Yeah, so now we head on over to Animal Kingdom as we navigate our way out of the park. We're going to get on to where are we going? Where are we going, Linz? Resort Monorail.
actually, we could take the express monorail. It's right on. I know it's closed.
I was just wondering, what do you think we earned here 65 million years ago? Wow, there it is. As you can see, it's warm, almost tropical, and teeming with life. Fish fill the seas, and new creatures such as insects, birds, and small mammals are beginning to appear. But remember, This is the age of the dinosaurs. Several hundred types of these magnificent creatures to fight. Ah, perfect array. Whoa! Suddenly, without warning, small meteor shower pepper the earth, creating explosions, fires, frightened dinosaurs race for cover. Then a giant slams into the sea at 60,000 miles an hour. It's massive tidal and stirs up storm. The triggers earthquakes.
Is it a ride or Thank you. Thank you. How many
In a perfect blending of science and technology, the Dino Institute has created the Time Rover, an amazing vehicle that will literally transport you to the age of the dinosaurs. How? That's proprietary. But the result is a breathtaking journey through a prehistoric world where you will witness the most spectacular creatures to ever walk the earth. In a moment, you'll be going live to our control center for a comprehensive safety briefing, and then it's on to the tour that will convince you forever that the future is truly in the past.
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Seeker, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself. But let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you and how you can help me make history today with the Time Rover. It's like this. If I can bring you back from the Cretaceous period, it stands to reason that I can bring back a live dinosaur with you. And not just any dinosaur. Take a look at this guy. He's an iguanodon, and I'm certain that he is the key to understanding these magnificent creatures.
I tagged him with a locator during an unauthorized field trip. Otherwise, I'd be traveling with you. Right now, our dino should be about here, at the very end of the Cretaceous period. That's where you're going today.
I've arrived, it seems, just in time to correct a little misstatement.
Dr. Marsh.
That is impossibly close to the giant asteroid impact that destroyed most life forms on Earth. Our tours are designed to take you to the early Cretaceous period, and I can assure you that all time rovers have been securely locked on those coordinates.
That's right. See? Securely locked. Access denied.
Continue.
Of course. We were just talking about seatbelts. Plug them in. Use them. It can get kind of choppy out there, so keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
Flash photography? I wouldn't. It alters the homing signal, and that's not good. Oh, and one more thing. Those locked coordinates? We're in. Now, here's the drill. You follow the homing signal to the iguanodon. Then I'll enlarge the transport field, and boom, you're back with one additional passenger extra large. And don't worry about that asteroid. You'll be in and out of there before it even breaks the atmosphere. Trust me, what could go wrong? Hey, it's me again. Remember, only you guys are going on this special mission, so don't tell anyone, okay?
Guarden todos los artículos sociales. Muchas gracias.
my hips if I'm in the middle. Things dig into my side.
Travelers, place all loose items in the pouch in front of you, fasten your seatbelt, and remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the time rover. And please watch children.
Atención, guarden todos los artículos sueltos, abróchense los cinturones y permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Vigilen a sus niños.
Time travel commencing in T-minus 10 seconds and counting.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the iguanodon, and get out before that asteroid hits. Let's roll! Okay, now let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just a little wait.
Alderamus. Hadrosaur. Raptor.
Time to get serious. Locking all pilots on homing signal now! Hang on! I'm tracking a big dino on the scope. Could be ours. Computer, full stop. Identified.
Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go! Another big guy coming up. Computer. Slow and identify.
Sauropod.
Still not our dino, but at least this one's a vegetarian. Whoops.
Impact in 90 seconds.
We better move it.
Pterodactyl.
Incoming!
Asteroid impact in 60 seconds.
We can't stop now. Keep going, keep going.
Compsognathus.
Computer, what's happening?
Loss of traction.
Four-wheel drive, move it!
Warning, meteor strike.
Evasive maneuver. Right, left, right, left. That was close. Computer, now what?
Carnotaurus.
That's it. Abort mission. Abort, abort.
Iguanodon.
Forget it. Get them out now. Brace yourself. This is it. They're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it.
Mission accomplished.
You made it! I knew you would, and guess who made it back with you? I better find him before security does. Thanks for everything.
of you, and remain seated until the rover comes to a complete stop.
Okay, it's time to give an update on our quest so far. We are now at Hollywood Studios. We have just got back from Animal Kingdom, where we did complete everything of our quest. We were lucky that we did get to see Doug and Russell. We were so excited. We waited 10 minutes. Russell is a little guy, and we got there 10 minutes before, and we were second in line. We were only second in line because I couldn't figure out how to get into line, and someone beat me to it. But now we're at Hollywood Studios. We're waiting in line for the Tower of Terror, which is going to be our first attraction here. And we're making great time. We are now, it's 2:45, and we've got this park and Epcot to do. I'm not worried about Epcot because we're going to be there for the night. And I had some mistake, Lindsay, with my recording. And I actually missed my update from Magic Kingdom. I didn't push play or record or something. So I was just seeing how Michael Grabenstein wanted to know about our breakfast at the castle this morning. And it was kind of fun. We got over to the left there of Magic Kingdom when it opened and waited a little bit in a crowd of people that were waiting for reservations to get in. They were doing tours, and if you were doing breakfast at any of the places in Magic Kingdom, you were waiting, and then they let us in. And we went right up around to the left-hand side. Actually, we had our picture taken because that was one of our quest things in front of the castle. And then we got right in for breakfast. It was very good. Cinderella was there taking our picture. Great character spot for princesses because they had Snow White, they had Aurora, Ariel, Jasmine, and Cinderella, of course. Everyone called us King and Princess, Lord and Lady. It was a very nice server from. She knew about Connecticut. Yeah, she was very nice. And I had a steak, like little steak strips on top of an egg, nice sauce. And Lindsay, what did you have?
Quiche that was wrapped in a puff pastry.
Quiche. Okay, and I had an orange juice and some coffee, and we had some
platter of pastries.
A whole platter of pastries. So that was really good. We actually ate really quick. It was a lighter meal. I think I learned myself that I am more of a go to a buffet kind of person.
Yeah.
But the goal there was to get into the park early. Did you enjoy getting into the park early?
It changed. Today was the first day of no walking down Main Street by yourself.
Yeah.
So that was the main reason why we booked that reservation, actually. So I was a little bummed.
Yeah.
It was all right.
Right. But it was kind of funny that, who was it? Becky was taking a picture or video of the castle show. She was live streaming when we walked out of breakfast. I said, oh, it looks like we can make the show. So we walked over, but we couldn't find her. Unfortunately, we couldn't find her even though we were watching the video.
We're looking for the people in the video.
And we couldn't find them.
Yeah, no.
But we didn't try real hard because I didn't want to miss the show. And then we wanted to get right out of there over to Splash Mountain, which we were able to do. And we were one of the first ones on there. Not a lot of people going on Splash Mountain first thing in the morning.
We picked the second boat.
Because it was 40 degrees, and I don't think people wanted to get wet.
We didn't get wet.
Unfortunately, we were not able to meet Bev Johnson. She just missed us. We were running over to meet up with Becky, and we got our pressed penny at Splash Mountain, and we also waited for the fire chief. He came out with his truck, his fire truck.
Picked up some of the ladies on
Yeah, he had some of the Streetmosphere ladies. We talked with her. And again, I messed up with my recording. I didn't get her recorded, I don't think. I was just taking a look. Something was going wrong. I'm not sure what it was. Oh, did you?
Some of it, yeah.
Oh, good. All right, so we did really well there. And then at Animal Kingdom, we were able to ride Dinosaur, got our picture, and we saw Flights of Wonder, which was really fun. I actually got my...
We watched the show outside first. That was our Streetmosphere there.
Oh, yeah, we watched the cast member talk about the owl and tell us all about the characteristics of an owl. We did not get to see Baloo, which was disappointing. His line was way too long. Yeah, real long line there. So we passed on that based on our time. And actually, this is like the first real line we've been waiting in. And
Yeah, well, because dinosaur this line is definitely a half an hour. It was reading an hour. But it's always half of what it says.
Okay. This moves.
This one in Dinosaur has always half of what it says. So it said 30 minutes with Dinosaur, and we waited 15 minutes.
I'll tell you, Lindsay, the best thing about having a podcast is when you have a Facebook group that's so active, everything you post,
We get likes and comments.
there's lots of comments and questions going on. And we are going to try to do our best to keep you guys updated on what's going on. I'm glad you're enjoying our quest. And I'm going to record this with my headphones for Tower of Terror. Got that all ready to go. And we are not too far from getting in. So
We're right at the merge point. We're getting up around to the merge point.
Okay. See you again soon.
Just crossed over into the Twilight Zone. Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. The time is now, on an evening very much like the one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story in the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard because in tonight's episode, you are the star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
I think my glasses will fall off.
Should be okay.
One of them had the elevator, and one of them has drop zone, and they just take you to the home and drop you. Great.
51st time I ever went on this. I had, sunglasses on.
Like your things, or the earpiece things.
They're going to fall off, you think?
I don't know. I'm waiting to hear.
They were down, hanging in front of me. And I figured, well, yeah, Disney's pretty good at pushing it, so probably good. Well, we dropped. And my glasses were flying in front of my face.
We went through so fast, I didn't have time to get my recorder started.
Who are we talking to that brought the food onto this and survived? Was it Holly? They had some desserts from
Was it probably?
Prime Time, and they got in this ride, and she's like, they survived.
Yeah.
She's like, they looked perfect too. They weren't even like.
Yeah. We're actually moving so fast I can't keep up the Facebook group and my recording. We got a 50-minute wait here at Tower of Terror, but was it 50 minutes? I don't think so.
Half. Always like half.
It sounds really loud with my headphones.
It is really loud.
Plus these headphones are like giving me like a muffled feel. So I'm getting heavy bass.
Yeah, no, that's what it sounds like out here.
Doesn't sound safe down here. refurbishment down here. I think we're holding up pretty good for our quest, but my cell phone battery is not.
You can attach it to my.
I have mine too.
This one I can't be against the wall. I can't be against the wall on this one. I can't be set against the wall. Get that against the wall. You gotta scrape my knee and my arm on this road.
Oh, she was calling for two and we missed it. There's two people in front of us.
In front of us.
Alright, in front of the service elevator. Sure hope it's working properly.
You gotta go in front of me.
Doesn't look too good. It's looking a little bit run down. You'd think Disney would refurb this with all the work going on.
Yeah, we don't want them to refurb it because then they'll probably put Star-Lord in here.
They got a lot of construction guys out there working on Star Wars, but they're not spending any time here.
To our valued guests, for your safety once on board, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the elevator at all times. And do take special care to supervise your children. Thank you. Estimados
It's gonna fly like
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be calling one from a time, starting with 6 and ending with 1. Seatbelts will be on your left-hand side. Row 6, please. Top left. Row 6, top left. Row 5, top right. Row 4, middle left.
This one yours or mine? Down this side.
I'm so horrible at getting my seatbelt
All right, my top row. You're just fully strapped in.
settled in.
One strap,
Oh,
attach
the
that
cord is
seatbelt.
caught.
Wonderful.
They
Middle row,
don't
once you're
undo,
buckled in, you're
so
fully strapped
What?
as well.
they don't
One
undo.
strap. Fully strapped for me, sir?
What?
Pull your strap.
No strap. Perfect. Thank you so much. Bottom row. Your turn now. Pull the strap, please. Pull your strap. Pull your strap, guys. Yep, and now pull yours, sir. There we go. Arms up now, please. Ladies and gentlemen, put your arms up high in the air. Everybody put your arms up. There we go. Do hope you enjoy your stay.
You don't read those instructions.
My cord is caught. I strangle myself with my headphone cord.
Just tell you twice. I spoke directly to you twice.
It's not easy recording all the audio.
You are the passengers in a mostly common elevator about to ascend into your very own episode of The Twilight Zone.
Oh, okay.
One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and into a nightmare. That door is opening once again, and this time, it's opening for you. Discover what lies beyond the fifth dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of imagination, in the Tower of Terror.
Oh boy. Yeah, I took my hat off just in time. Here we go.
Those of you who made it, and a friendly word of warning, something you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted hotel in the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
Oh, thank you. So appropriate. We just watched the Twilight Zone marathon for like 2 days straight with Mom. Why do you have to touch? Why do you have to touch your magic band today? Does the picture change when you put your band there? What does it do?
Nothing. Like, same totally. It just lights up.
What?
It just lights up. Absolutely nothing.
All right, I hope hope you enjoyed that first day of live trip reporting. Like I said, I got a few more of these left. I probably got, another 3 or 4 of these. I don't know. I'm going to intersperse these with other trip reports that I'm doing with you geeks and other shows that we got. So you won't get them all in a row. I'm going to mix it up a little bit this time. And hey, I want to tell you for sure, you guys are the best part of this podcast, you Disney geeks. I want to thank you all for listening and the amazing love and feedback you give back to us every single day, sometimes hourly. I want to especially thank Blythe Ward for your long and thoughtful email. Blythe, you got a really fun trip coming up in a couple of weeks, and I want to wish you guys and your family a magical, fun time. And the Ward family, you guys seem a lot like, you got a lot in common in my family. And you got some people who love theater, just like Lindsay does. And now I want you to take really good notes and take lots of good notes, and then send me a trip report outline. And when you're back from your trip, let's get you on the Geekin on WDW show. Hey, for all you guys, you can support our show by retweeting our Twitter posts. You can share our Facebook episode postings. That's awesome. We're getting lots of people that are coming in new to the show, and it's all because you guys are passing the word around, so really appreciate that. Hey, how about giving us an iTunes review? I love those fun, fantastic reviews. It really keeps me going, and trust me, sometimes you have your doubts whether anyone's listening and enjoying your show, so I love that feedback, especially if you put that out on iTunes. I love it when you take the time to do that. Again, tell all your friends about our show. We'd love to have you join our Geekin family. If you got a question for us or you want to contact me, you can do that through email, kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com, just like Blythe did. One of the best and fun things that we're doing is on our Facebook community. So try to join our Facebook group. It is private, so you got to ask to join that. There's buttons there for you to do that. I will message you and make sure you're a listener or that you're a geek of Walt Disney World, and I'll let you in there. But we have a ton of fun of information. If you've got questions, you can get those answered there pretty much instantly. Trust me, we've got a great gang of geeks that are following that, and you will get great responses and ideas there. You can direct message me on Twitter at GeekinOnWDW. And lastly, if you want to leave us a voice recording, you can do that in our Geek Speak at 860-294-4774. If you've got a tip or you got a short trip report you want to give for a 3 minutes report, or you want to ask me a question, that's a great way to do it with your phone. All right, if you're planning a Walt Disney World vacation, why not talk to our good friends and super geeks Susan, Jennifer, and EJ at Fairy Tale Concierge. They're going to help you plan the best vacation ever for Walt Disney World. And thanks for going Geekin on WDW with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true.